All right, I'm back at Street Metal Concepts, and the first place I came to was the paint booth because I knew they were painting this Camaro, and wow, just incredible. Look at that paint scheme on that hood. That is awesome. And as you can see, if you'll come back through the car here, it matches the interior. What an amazing paint job, Sean. Here it looks like the front nose piece and the cowling done. Incredible. Sean, how many hours you got in this right now?
Who knows?
Just in the paint.
It's been at least a week.
Right.
The graphics, prepping it, taping it, back taping it, unmasking, remasking. We're trying to do it all without taking the hood off the car because the hood is so modified that it moves around too much. So that's slowing things down. If I could do the whole thing off the car, it'd be much easier. But now I have to remask every time.
Wow.
So now we gotta mask it differently because to clear it, this hood rolls under. So it's not like it just has an edge that comes straight down like a lot of other hoods does. This one rolls in. So I'm gonna have to have the hood crop. I'm trying to find what height works where I can get the edge and then still get under the back lid. And
so not only are you a painter on this, you've got to be a body contortionist.
yeah, I got a new little mini gun so I can fit it in there.
Right? Oh, cool, Sean. Thanks. You're getting ready to clear coat it, correct?
That's the plan. Got to, of course, remask, prep.
Wow.
It'll be a little bit.
Well, cool. There is the update on the Chevrolet with a 632 cubic inch motor producing about 1,000 horsepower. Thank you, buddy. Ian and Dakota are working on the Scout here. Looks like they're still doing some work on the roll cage. Beefing it up there, huh?
So what's happening is now that the tab is off, this bar right here, what is happening is when you pick up on the truck, it goes like that. So I need this roll cage to kind of be its frame of the body. So what I'm doing is, if you notice here, I don't know if you can see it, that one might be noticeable. There's a plate underneath here. So what I did was I loosened my bolts, pried it up a little bit, put a plate in it, so that I weld this onto here, and I weld that one to there, and I take those plates out. Now when I bolt that down tight, it will bring the body up.
Okay.
So kind of give it some stability.
Some rigidity.
Correct, because it's moving too much. You jack it up now and you go from like a 1/4 inch on the door to a 5/8.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it moves a lot.
That's a lot of movement.
So this bar right here will then kind of curve and tuck into this one nice. Same with that side.
Right.
I'm hoping that that's going to give it its rigidity back.
Right.
I mean, I don't think the roof did a whole lot, but now we have it in our possession, so we want to
Got to do it right. Yeah. All that noise for a little door rattle?
Yeah, they had a bunch of door rattles.
Yeah.
They had the panels in here with zert nuts, which is a good idea, but the zert nut, the screw was all messed up and it just was rattling. We're fixing every rattle, put some extra Dynomat, got the window regulator, it broke, so we got that fixed. So now I'm tighten up loose ends, like always.
Like always, huh?
Trying to fix what's wrong. I have to insert nut it again, get another piece of hardware, and then this time, instead of it spinning, I'm gonna take it, when I zert nut it, I'm gonna apply some panel bond. That way it'll lock it in there better, instead of that bolt just spinning.
Well, when a man wants no rattles, they bring it to you, right?
It's a painstaking job, but I'll find every little rattle.
Thank you, Chris.
All right.
This is the 99 Tahoe. They did a full nuts and bolts frame off restoration on it. I don't know if they took the body off the frame, but they did take everything completely out of it and redid it. And this is the one they put the 383 stroker in it. Nice truck. Real nice truck. I like the look of the front end on this with the hammerhead bumper on it and all. It's real nice. What you doing to this, Dom?
Trying to correct the speedometer with all the new gearing and tire sizes and everything. Having a little difficulty doing it. I have the ECU and the ABS modules all matching, but I just can't get the cluster to
Really?
compensate. I don't know what it is. I've tried changing the clusters, tire size calibration, a bunch of other stuff, but I just can't get it to synchronize. It's fighting with me.
No doubt you're going to get it right, correct?
Yeah, I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
I just gotta figure out what it's.
Keep monkeying with it, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Awesome. Dom just got back from vacation. You can tell he's real enthusiastic right now.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
I think his mind is still in the Adirondacks.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Hey, got that button all over your window.
So you know how fast you were going?
Yes,
Awesome.
but not according to the cluster.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just gonna have to figure this out.
Well, just lick your finger and put your finger out and see how cold it gets in the wind. That'll tell you.
That's it. I noticed there's a few other things that are inaccurate on the cluster too, so it might just be a bad cluster.
Uh-oh.
They're kind of known for that.
So this is what happens when you take a test drive in Florida with a brand new, freshly painted vehicle. Everything's nice and new, and you run through love bugs. For those of you who don't know what love bugs are, they're the most hellish creatures a man can find when he's driving a car.
Yep. They destroy the tank instantly too.
Alright, so they've taken this side panel off, and we can get a closer look at everything that's going on inside here. Right now they are building a jig so they can get measurements and make sure everything's square down in here. There's part of it out here, you can see it. So they can get their measurements, they can get their heights, they can make sure everything's square so that the truck doesn't look like it's rolling sideways down the road. Here is the aluminum, what are these called? Billet?
Billet aluminum hinges. Yes,
Billet
sir.
aluminum hinges. All the work we saw doing last week while we're here, everything's all bolted together. That's kind of neat. Casey, how you doing today, buddy?
Hot.
You're hot.
Hot, Alan.
I bet you are, buddy.
Won't be as hot as yesterday, but it'll be close.
Yeah.
And we'll cool off for a little bit.
Get you some rain. Is that why you put up the new tarp?
Yeah, supposed to get all that rain coming in with these storms. A new hurricane just hit off the coast, turned to a hurricane from a tropical storm, so all week we're probably going to get pounded. Went ahead and put a new tarp on
Right.
for that old rust prevention,
Sure.
and hopefully she lasts. I think we'll take off this time. Take the whole tent with us. What's up?
The ground came on.
Okay, so this is Spencer, the newest addition to the metal fabrication group out here. Spencer, what's a little bit of your background here? What got you started into metal fab?
Well, I grew up with my grandpa building old school hot rods and chops and shit, like Model A's and a lot of different stuff like that. And then went to welding school, did a little bit of iron work, a lot of fabrication shops, a lot of ornamental work. But the car stuff I've been doing my whole life, working on a little bit of everything when it comes to shortening rear ends, shop tops, fabricated firewalls, floor pans, a lot of rust repair, a lot of rust removal, just a little bit of everything.
Right,
man.
right.
You know,
So this is something that's in your heart and in your blood, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's it like working with Casey?
It's cool. Casey's cool, man. He knows a lot.
Yeah, he does. Casey's a really cool artist there, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Thanks for taking a little bit of time and giving me a little bit of your background. Thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
man.
Hey, this is my buddy Dale. Dale, what's going on with this 69 Camaro?
Well, we're doing some fuel. It has some fuel problems where the injectors keep getting clogged, and they've run some rubber hoses on this, so we're taking them all off and putting the PTF fittings and the steel lines. And Dom's gonna clean the injectors out, and then we're doing some spark plug rerouting of the wires because they've been rubbing on the headers. And then the brakes, the master cylinder started leaking, so we're gonna put a new master on it and re-bleed the system, and that's what I've got so far on it. I'm not really sure if they're gonna go any further with it or what,
But it looks like you got your work cut out for you.
yeah, we got a couple days into this, so we'll see if we can't get it. I know we'll get it going.
Yeah,
Ain't no big deal. But yeah, got to pull the tank out and stuff like that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dale. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
Talk to you later.